Hey, everybody out there in Disc Golf Land. I'm your host, Martin Stack with Bangarang Discs, and welcome to another edition of Disc Golf Daily's Tournament Primer. In the next 5 minutes, we're going to cover everything you need to know about the upcoming 4-day DGPT playoff event, which runs September 26th through the 29th. Steve Dodge plays host to the final playoff event of the season as the best players in the world head to Leicester, Massachusetts to test their skill at the 7th annual MVP Open on the legendary Maple Hill course. Competition will be fierce as only the top 32 players will make the cut for October's DGPT Championship in Charlotte, North Carolina. Defending champions. On the FPO side, Innova's Haley King earned $13,000 and shot 7 under with an average round rating of 10.02. And on the MPO side, Westside's Matt Orm shot 23 under in a 10.62 rated effort to earn him $18,000. Weather forecast. The weather forecast for Thursday calls for rain with a high of 68 degrees and winds south at 11 miles per hour. Partly cloudy conditions persist through the weekend with light winds north and temperatures in the high 60s and lower 70s. The competition. This year's feature card has the top 4 DGPT FPO pros facing each other. From left to right, we have Discraft's Holland Hanley, Innova's Owen Scoggins, Discraft's Missy Gannon, and Green Mountain champion Latitude 64's Kristen Tatar. On the MPO side, it's the top 4 DGPT MPO pros going at it. Green Mountain champion Discmania's Gannon Burr, Dynamic Disc Ricky Wysocki, Innova's Calvin Heimberg, and Discmania's Nicholas Antala. The finishing holes. With 4 of the 5 most challenging holes on the front 9, the finishing holes at Maple Hill offer several opportunities for scoring. Hole 15 and 17 averaged under par, whereas holes 16 and 18 averaged over par. The par 3 322-foot hole 15 is a straight, densely wooded fairway that leads to a wooded green. It's birdie or die for this hole, as mistakes can put players behind 79% of the field. The par 3 476-foot hole 16 plays similar to hole 15 in that it is also a straight, densely wooded fairway. However, even with the open green, the added distance and OB water challenged players enough that only 17% recorded a birdie last year. The par 4 636-foot hole 17 is a densely wooded dogleg right fairway with OB down the left side. Players with stronger arms will be looking to play their second shot from the open landing zone to a densely wooded green. 39% of the players recorded birdies last year. The par 4 640-foot picturesque hole 18 is one of the toughest holes at Maple Hill. Surrounded by OB, players will need to hit the gap from the tee in order to make the wide, slightly wooded landing zone. Players will want to stay on the left side of the fairway in order to make the guarded island green. This high-risk, high-reward hole will see players who make birdie ahead of 78% of the field. Where and when to watch. The Disc Golf Network will be providing live coverage of the event beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern for FPO and 3:30 p.m. Eastern for MPO. If you can't watch it live, Joe Mez Pro will be providing next-day post-round coverage. And if you can't watch, remember Disc Golf Daily's Monday Tournament Recap will have you covered. That's it for this episode. Stay tuned for our next episode in 3 weeks when we head south to Charlotte, North Carolina for the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. Until then, I'm Martin Stack with Bangarang Discs, asking you to smash that like button and subscribe. And have a great round.